turn 34, so the hunt is finishing. He was able only to move his units up to there with this orc priest guarding the entrance and then the other units there. So I was able to check what was going on thanks to my orc spearman who was there, and the units I had here at the city that I had produced. So namely it was a Goblin Swarm Daughter that was here, I mean. So I checked the position of his units, and I saw that this could be a trap, but then I calculated I would have enough units to beat him, I think. So I sent my units, killed the priest, and then killed the 4 other units. I didn't send my Lord of the Deep for this because I thought it's better to try to get a choke point here, and it would not have had enough movement points if I went there. Maybe it was a bit mistake because I lost some units which I maybe would not have lost with Lord of the Deep, I don't know. So I used the Zephyr Bird as bait, and it was planned that he would die, and he did die, but then they were able to kill one of the Obsidian Wyvern, and was not planned. And also they did a lot of damage to the King Shock Serpent, which was also not planned, or at least not wished. So now I've got this blockade with 2 T4 here, 1 T4 here, and 10 units in total. But to boost my leader for the final fight, so I'm probably going to take some defense and hit points, and range strength I cannot. And spirit protection, let's do this. Because he has exalted with spirit damage. I hope I was not already, okay, it's already at 100%. Then there is nothing else much that I can do, and the rest of the turn is not really interesting. The only thing I would like to show is 2 battles. So for the quests, they were actually on the bridge. They moved on the bridge, and I was something like here. I was not able to reach the bridge. I lacked 1x. So then I was like, okay, I cannot do the quest with the Eldritch Horror and the Wisp, because I had only 1 Hunter and 1 Goblin Butcher here. And then I remembered I had Shaman here, so I sent the 3 of them, and I was able to do the quest. With not this one, with a bit of luck. Because I let the Horror do the breath on the Hunter, and then I reached the Horror with the Shaman, and I entangled her, and then I was able to kill her, but it was quite difficult because she has the Fearsome, but still I was able to do it, and she also has 100% Blight resistance. So I was happy to be able to do this quest, and I get 2 Ogres as a reward, but it's mostly for fun because the game is probably finished. And then I wanted to show that it's possible to do fight 4 versus 5. It's in the previous turn I did another big fight and outnumbered, and so it's to demonstrate a bit how to do this kind of fight. So I'm fighting 1 T3 and 3 T4 and 1 T1. With my lists, which are not very good. 1 Butcher, 1 Blight Doctor, and 1 Shaman, and my Warlord. So the key is the Warlord with last 10, and so I'm using last 10 on my Warlord and on my Goblin Butcher, and the split is done itself by the site, so it's quite easy site. Flowrock Quarry, it splits automatically with the obstacle. Then I hesitated to try to continue the split by moving my Hunter towards here, but then he would have to escape or be killed. So I decided, okay, let's not do this, because anyway that would take some time to reach that point. So first I cast last 10 on my Warlord, then on my Butcher, and I used Weakening on the Forge Priest to try to kill it, and also increase its chances of fumble. I position my Butcher next to the Boar Rider because it's cavalry versus pikeman, and I guard to benefit from last 10. I move my Hunter and guard to avoid being attacked by the Boar Rider, and then I thought again and I moved even my leader here so that the Boar Rider really have no incentive to go try to attack the Hunter. So actually I could have maybe used the Hunter's arrows at that point because I had double protection and it was likely that the Boar Rider would attack my Butcher. So it goes well, but then it means the Butcher doesn't have any action points anymore because he used his 3 action points to fight the Boar, and it means he will be flanked. And then I did a small mistake, so I didn't want to punt on the Forge Priest because it would have exposed me to the First Born, and I wanted to keep him away for a little, so instead I used range attack. And the small mistake I made is I kept my Hunter here too close to the Boar Rider, which was able to attack him three times and kill him. I should have moved farther away because the Prospector was badly hit and I could have killed him with 2 hits. So I didn't need to stay at the same place and do 3, or move only 1x and do 3 hits. And so that was a mistake. Otherwise, he would have probably survived. Also, one last thing about this fight is that it's under the cosmic event Blood Moon. So it means +3 damage, physical damage on everyone. So that would have been different without it, obviously. But not really that much different, just units dying lower. So then the fight is finished. So that's what I wanted to show for this turn. I'm trying to keep it short because there is nothing much to show. It's the end of the game really. And one last thing is I'm 5 turns away from T4 now. So see you next turn, probably for the big last battle.